मुजफ्फराबाद में इंटरनेशनल कश्मीर कॉन्फ्रेंस को इनकाद किया गयो, जिसमें बैनुल-अक़वामी गैर सरकारी तंजीम का नुमाइंदा के अलावा बड़ी तादाद में स्कॉलर ते दानिश्वर शरीक हुआ। कॉन्फ्रेंस में खिताब करता हुआ सदर आज़ाद कश्मीर राजा ज़ुल्करनैन खान ने कहा कि कज़िया कश्मीर को फौरी तौर पर हल ना कढ़ियो गयो तो खिता में कशीदगी कम नहीं वैगी। उन्होंने कहा कि भारत ना कज़िया कश्मीर का फौरी हल का हवाला नाल अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा की मुस्तकिल रुकनीत देने ती गुरेज किया जाए। सदर आज़ाद कश्मीर ने आलमी बलादरी पर जोर दितो कि वह भारत को असल चेहरों बेनकाब करें तो कज़िया का हल वास्ते अपनो किरदार अदा करें। बैनुल-अक़वामी कश्मीर कॉन्फ्रेंस की अहमियत का बारहमा कश्मीर अमेरिकन कौंसल का एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर डॉक्टर गुलाम नबी फाई ने पीटीवी ना दस्यो।
तुर्की का बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रोल रहा है कश्मीर के मामले में, और आपको मालूम होगा कि डॉक्टर अब्दुल्ला गुल जो इस वक्त प्रेसिडेंट है तुर्की के, उन्होंने ये कहा था कि अगर अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा की करारदादों पर अमल नहीं होता है तो जो बर सगीर में अमन है वो कायम नहीं रह सकता है। बुनियादी मकसद तो यही है कि कश्मीर के अंदर की जो सूरत हाल है और जिसके बारे में पूरी दुनिया के जो एक्सपर्ट है वो यही कहते हैं कि अफगानिस्तान में भी शायद तब तक अमन कायम नहीं हो सकता है जब तक कि ना पाकिस्तान उनको सपोर्ट दे। तो बेसिकली तो कश्मीर का जो रेजोल्यूशन है ये तो कश्मीर और हिंदुस्तान और पाकिस्तान के लिए तो अमन का ज़ामिन तो साबित हो सकता है, लेकिन अफगानिस्तान के अंदर भी जो इस वक्त अमेरिका या नेटो फोर्सेस चाहते हैं कि वहाँ पर कोई प्रोग्रेस हो, तो उसकी भी जो चाबी है, उसकी जो की है वो कश्मीर है। तो इसलिए हम इस पर पूरा दिन जो है गौर खोज करेंगे कि वो ऐसे कौन से एलिमेंट्स है जो इस वक्त मिसिंग है।
I was asked this question from so many people from the media about the latest round of talks between New Delhi and Islamabad that were held in the very month of February in Bhutan. Let me tell you, we have the leadership from Indian occupied Kashmir over here, and we have the leadership of Azad Kashmir over here. Let me tell you on behalf of every single leader of Indian occupied Kashmir and Azad Kashmir that we do welcome the talks between India and Pakistan, because the people of Kashmir know the least these talks have done, they have diffused the tension between India and Pakistan. They have also opened the doors of understanding. They have opened the doors of mutual respect between New Delhi and Islamabad. That's a very healthy development we have seen within the past few years. But I also want you to understand that there should not be any doubt that if there is no change in the mindset, if there is no change in the thought processes, then the talks between India and Pakistan, as very rightly and correctly said by Yusuf Naseem Sahab, these talks are not going to lead us anywhere. Why do I want to talk about mindset? The reason I would like to emphasize this very important phrase, mindset, of India, because it was none other than the Indian delegate, whose name was Gopalaswamy Iyengar. Whether it becomes part of India or the part of Pakistan or remains independent, Mr. Iyengar, the Indian delegate speaking at the Security Council, then he said, the question whether Kashmir wants to be the part of this United Nations, it must be decided by the people of Kashmir. But ladies and gentlemen, dear brothers and sisters, that was in 1948. But today when I am talking to you, India would like to say that Kashmir is the integral part of India. I could tell you easily that that's not correct. But it is not correct because I am telling you that it is not correct. It is not so because under all international agreements, it was mentioned by Safi Sahab, it was mentioned by almost everybody over here, that Kashmir has the international guarantees. Kashmir has the international sanctity. So under all international agreements agreed upon by both India and Pakistan, negotiated by the United Nations, endorsed by the Security Council, accepted by the international community, Kashmir, ladies and gentlemen, dear brothers and sisters, please listen carefully. Today when I am talking to you, Kashmir does not belong to any member state of the United Nations. For that matter, it does not belong to India. It does not belong to Pakistan the time I am talking to you. Then if Kashmir does not belong to any member state of the United Nations, then the claim of India that Kashmir is an integral part of India does not stand. It was a person no less important than the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Helen Clark, who said, "We do not accept India's contention that Kashmir is the internal matter of India." It was a person no less important than President Barack Obama. Yes, it is true. When he was in New Delhi, he could see the suffering and the pain on the streets of Myanmar. And he could mention what is going on in Iran. But he couldn't see, as it was mentioned very rightly here, that most beautiful prison in the world, that was Kashmir. Yeah, that is true. But at the same time, he said, right in front of Dr. Manmohan Singh, the Prime Minister of India, while rejecting